Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. I'm looking at the time, and I've been accused of a lot of things lately, but I will not be accused of keeping you back from dinner. So I will be as brief as the last speaker. My dear political leader, Honorable Kamla Prasad, Bicester Senior Counsel, Leader of the Opposition, a Venerable Deputy Political Leader, Dr. Rudal Munilal. Please give Dr. Munilal another round of applause. My good friend, MP Rodney Charles and Mrs. Charles, MP Rai Ragbir and Mrs. Ragbir, Chairman of the Mayaro Rio Claro Regional Corporation, Mr. Raymond Cozier, Vice Chairman, the Couva Tabikit Talparo Regional Corporation, Mr. Henry Awang and Miss Awang, correct? All the men, councillors, specially invited guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. I will also take the opportunity to recognize my beautiful wife, my daughter, my mother and sisters, who are the feather to all the things that are good in my life. Ladies and gentlemen, charity begins at home. And what better place to celebrate other than home, in the bosom of our great party, in the heart of the Mayaro constituency. You are the heart, blood, and soul of the United National Congress. Tonight, brothers and sisters, as we gather in unity, brotherhood, and fellowship, I am deeply humbled and honored to stand before you as your representative in the Parliament of Trinidad and Tobago. Like all of you, I carry the banner of the United National Congress. I wear the symbol of the rising sun proudly and proudly across my chest, just as many of you do. I am not ashamed to wear the yellow. I am not afraid to defend the brand and will never cower to the machinations of a misinformed few. While I respect the political choices of each citizen, be it a political friend or foe, don't ever let PNM-fueled propaganda about my loyalty and allegiance weaken your confidence in me. Many of you, if not all of you, have walked this journey with me for the past 8 years and have witnessed not only my passion, but my compassion, not only for a few, but for all. My journey has always been about helping those who cannot help themselves. Whether you were a single mother from Biche, a farmer from Navet, a young professional from Pool Village, a fisherman from Ottawa, a young entrepreneur from Mayaro, Rio Claro, a student from Guayaguayari, a pensioner, a retiree, you have always had my unwavering attention. My journey has always been to touch the poorest of the poor in the community where I live and I serve. My philosophy has never been about handouts, but about a hand up. And I have been able to do that through you. Through times of emergency and disaster, it has always been you, our loyal activists and supporters, who lead and guide the decisions of your councillors, your chairman, and your MP. And that is the ethos that we as leaders in this constituency provide to our activists and our supporters, and by extension, we lead the campaign for the United National Congress in the Mayaro constituency. Ladies and gentlemen, this dinner and awards ceremony is not just an occasion to celebrate the Yuletide season. It is a testament to the unwavering strength and commitment of each one of you who tirelessly work towards the betterment of our great party and as well as our beloved nation. This first ever, as far as I am aware, Lifetime Activist Award does two important things. It celebrates what the winners have done in the past, building their legacy through activism, and it should also encourage our next generation of activists to keep working for change. To my friends on the head table, all of us are political ancestors of tomorrow. Eventually, we will all be faint memories in a dusted book or a crumpled newspaper article. But our legacies must haunt the political corridors, whether it is here in Mayaro or the hallowed grounds of the Red House, where the spirits of our political ancestors reside. And that is why our young UNC activists must be guided and encouraged to keep the fight going. Young Fariza, Asha, Renel Kisoon, Charlene, Delaverne, Joshelle, they are the future of the United National Congress. Our party systems must evolve to ensure that there is a place and space for all of them. Whether you are from Kernaham, Cascadoo, Beach, Mafikid, Poole, Guayabari, San Pedro, our great party, the United National Congress, have a room for each person, each idea, each ideal. Let us return to a nation built on ideas and ideals, not on personalities. As we celebrate our lifetime achievers this evening, we must be prepared to shape the next generation of leaders in the United National Congress and Trinidad and Tobago. As I close my very brief speech here this evening, I want all of you to remember, in times of challenge and triumph, you have been the pillars of strength that have upheld the principles and the values that we hold here. Your resilience, all of you, all 300 of you seated here tonight, you have driven our shared vision for a more prosperous, inclusive, and just Trinidad and Tobago. As we look ahead, my brothers and sisters, we understand the importance of the UNC returning to government. Our nation needs compassionate leadership, visionary policies, and an unwavering dedication that the United National Congress brings to the table. Together, we must rally our efforts to reclaim the reins of governance, ensuring that the principles that we hold dear guide the destiny of our beloved country. So let us leave this gathering tonight with a renewed sense of purpose and commitment. The road ahead will be challenging, but with the collective strength of our party activists and supporters like you, we can overcome every obstacle that lies ahead. I extend my greatest and deepest gratitude to each one of you for your tireless efforts and sacrifice. The UNC is not just a political party, it is a family. And it is the people gathered here tonight that makes it the force for positive change that it is. Our great party, the United National Congress, stands as a beacon of hope and progress for Trinidad and Tobago. Without you, the beating heart of our organization, the UNC, will be incomplete. So brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, may the UNC flourish and may our nation thrive. I want to thank all of you for accepting our invitation to join me and my staff as we celebrate the stalwarts of our great party, those whom the foundation will be the bedrock for the rest of us to climb. I want to give a special thanks to my staff, who without them, my political life will be much more difficult. I want to also thank all the people who got together today to transform this hall into what it is today, to give it the look and the feel of the Yuletide season and a Christmas feel and sound. I also want to thank the principal and the management of the school for allowing us the opportunity to take control of their premises so we can find a suitable venue, the size that we needed to host the smallest gathering I think we could have done here in Mayaro. So one of the things that we are going to do when we go back into government, as Dr. Munilal promised, is that we're going to build things. And we need to build a convention center in Mayaro that could host 500-600 people. And we don't have to cluster up in a state building, and then we have to try and figure out how to work it. So ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of my wife and I, my staff, I want to wish all of you a very Merry Christmas, a bright and prosperous 2024. I want to thank Dr. Munilal for taking the time to come here and share his words of wisdom. I want to thank the political leader for allowing us the opportunity to offer these awards on her behalf in terms of our spirit, in terms of a spirit of determination as we look forward to 2024 and beyond. So with those few words, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for coming. God bless, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you very much.
In the absence